iIann
Good.
Hepworth from Jisp. Welcome to Sea Talks. Great to meet you, and thank you so much for your time. Please give us a little bit of background about Jisp, and just for anybody watching this, we're going to be talking you through what Jisp is, and iIann's very kindly going to take us through a little walkthrough of what it is and how it works.
Yeah, sure. So Jisp essentially is an app. So we provide mobile and software solutions, and in particular, we manifest a lot of that through an application, through an app, a mobile app. So the bit that I want to show you today is what we do with Jisp and how we provide a bunch of utilities for convenience stores, how we empower smaller stores with a big voice, so a big voice for small businesses. So taking, I guess, the best-in-class solutions that you might see at a national grocery level and how we deliver those at a C-store level.
That's exactly. I had an interview this morning with Steve Archer, who was one of the very first independent retailers, because he has a Premier Red store, and he's an NFRN member, and he said that he was one of the first to try it, and that's more or less exactly what he said. He said that he feels like he has an interface with the customers that looks and feels like anything that you'd see from the big supermarkets, which he feels gives him an edge versus his competitive setting locally to him.
Yeah, I mean, it's that digital transformation piece that people talk about, you know. But what does it really mean, you know? Digital transformation to a local store owner, you know, it's words that they probably don't understand or don't want to understand because it's marketing speak as such. What they want to do is they want to connect in the most efficient way to their customers, and they're aware of mobile, they're aware of digital, they're aware of social, they're aware of online things. But the real trick for those guys is, you know, what do they do with it? How can they make it work for them? You know, what's the most cost-effective way of onboarding any given proposition in those spaces that's truly going to add value?
Right.
So
let's not teach the people any longer. Let's do a bit of shared screening here.
Yeah.
She says, there we go. So now we can see your phone and we can see your screen. So over to you.
Fantastic. So yeah, so I suppose showing you what we do is much better than trying to describe, you know, what we do. So what we're looking at is my mobile screen in real time on the left-hand side with a yellow background, and then essentially what the retailer sees and how they manage that proposition, their proposition directly through to the customer's mobile and specifically to their app. So first of all, we launch Jisp, and when you launch Jisp, the store that features appears on the dashboard of Jisp. So this is the little dashboard of Jisp, and when you click in to the store, you then see the categories of the products that any given store sells. You've got e-vouchers, promotions along the top, special offers on individual items, and you can click on any of the items and it gives you a nice view of the product, and it gives you the price, and you can drill down into the ingredients of that particular product. So, you know, quite a comprehensive view of things from a shopper's point of view. Now, from a retailer's point of view, this is where they manage the proposition. So a website that allows them to control the content in real time of the app. So I suppose the first thing would be their sales settings. So we offer three things really, which would be more relevant. Friction-free shopping, so scan, pay and go, which Steve in Congleton would have spoken to you about already, I guess. So the ability to walk into a space, use your mobile phone to shop that space via barcode, and then check out without using till to reduce queues. That would be friction-free shopping. We've then got click and collect services and delivery services as well. Now, uniquely, the retailer can configure the distance that they want to service, so they can set the radius of delivery to whatever they like, so 3 miles in this particular instance. And then we offer 24-hour time slots, but they can be included or excluded as the retailer sees fit. So if we expand any of these time slots, say 8 till 12, they can apply their own delivery charges and the number of slots that they can facilitate within that hour. So the retailer takes complete control over these time slots and the days that they wish to provide deliveries. And we can clone these times from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So if we take Saturday's times as an example, we can take the times from Monday, which automatically populates the schedule, updates the dashboard, and in real time it will update the app. So when a customer goes to shop that space within that particular day, those times for that shop will be applied. So you'll see that when we go through a demo of home delivery. So that's the
It's great. I mean, so for some retailers, this might be really easy for them. For others, they might find this a little bit intimidating. What customer service is there for retailers to sort of walk them through this process?
Yeah, so we've got a whole bunch of support features that sit within the Jisp proposition. So we have a customer response center that you can call. You can drop them an email, but there is also video links to how any of our propositions work. So in the FAQs, whether it's the online dashboard, setting up things, delivery, click and collect, any of these things have a little link on there. So if you click on the link, how to process an order for click and collect as an example, it gives you a customer and a shop view, and you watch the video and it guides you step by step, calling out what happens, when it happens, and how you do it. So through the onboarding process with Jisp, step by step, there is a video that takes you through any given feature within the dashboard. There is quite a cool welcome video as well, that you can play before you do anything. Do you want to see it?
Are you in it?
No, it wouldn't be cool if I was in it, but it's pretty informative for
Yes,
stores.
please. Check it out.
Hello and welcome to Jisp, your all-in-one solution for home delivery, click and collect, and scan and go services. To make your Jisp activation as easy as possible, we've created this website to have all the information you need in one place. Click on the Sign Up button at the top right of the screen, or press Get Started to view our 3 package options to suit your every business need. Once you've chosen your package, it's time to register. We will ask you for your email address and a phone number. This will be used to notify you of any new activity in your dashboard when a customer places an order with your store. Don't forget to include your bank details so that we can send over transaction payments from your selected services. So that customers recognise your store in the app, you'll need to upload your logo or a photo of your storefront. If you don't have either of these, don't worry. Our professional in-house design team will be here to help. As soon as you are registered with us, we will need to know which products you are selling in your store. Use the Products tab to choose your products from our stock library and add your prices. If you can't see the products you sell, simply email us your line list and we can assist. Managing your products has never been easier. Head to the Campaigns tab to start creating bespoke offers and events available to your customers. All voucher templates are ready-made for you. Just fill in the relevant details and watch them get instantly uploaded to the app. From the Sales Settings tab, activate your subscribed services by clicking the relevant toggles. We offer delivery and collection services on your terms. Allocate a cost to delivery slots you wish to make available to your customers. Simply copy the previous day for a faster setup. Use the My Staff tab to add additional members of staff to your store, such as delivery drivers. When you create an account for a driver, they will need to download the You Deliver app, powered by Jisp, to access live delivery orders. The driver will use the app to manage deliveries and keep customers informed with updates. Now you're ready to go. Any questions? Head over to the Support tab. Our Client Response Centre is just a phone call or email away, and our client support page has step-by-step videos to guide you through the process. Jisp, a big voice for small businesses.
Super video, by the way. So I was on the ACS summit this morning, and one of the key takeouts from Nikki at AF Blakemore was around a lot of the retailers are, of course, diversifying and using apps for home deliveries. One of the main key takeouts about that was managing your promotions. Of course, it's as well online as you are in store. Now, how easy is it to do that with the app if you've got promotions running either through your symbol group or something that you're running in your store? How easy is it to change on the app?
Dead easy in either direction, really. So if you're a symbol group, you might get something as an example like the rich tea proposition here. So £2 for £3 might be a symbol group offer that you're driving directly through retailers to consumer. So we can link up through wholesale databases, and we can integrate the back end of Jisp with the order from the retailer and the promotional messaging from the wholesaler, which automatically populates the data for the consumer.
Wow.
So whether it's a new offer, buy one, get one free, £2 for £3, half price, save a third, whatever the promotional mechanic is, we've got all those promotional mechanics built into the back end of Jisp relative to any given product. So it's a matter of finding the right barcode with the promotional mechanic, which then activates that particular product within this offer section within the app. So we have two ways of doing promotions. We've got individual product-based promotions based on wholesale generation, but then we've got these kind of walk-in promotions at the top. So these are really about empowering the retailer with the ability to move slow-moving stock, or respond to certain times of day or certain weather conditions or market situation, whatever it might be. So if I show you how they
specials board in the pub.
The what? Sorry.
Like a specials board, like a specials board in the pub. If like they're moving stock, you want to sell.
Exactly.
You can program. So, like you said, the day part thing is quite interesting. So, say for example, you've got someone who's working from home. They fancy a sandwich, and they go on the app. They're going to be getting relevant content for the time of day that they're going on.
Yeah, absolutely. So these spaces that I'm just scrolling through at the top, they're currently populated with static content, and that content is generated by the retailer. So these are promotions that he wants to push out to his local shoppers, which are redeemable by scanning a barcode in store. But these offers can be day parted, and they can be animated, and they can be movies. So try to think of each of these as mini TV screens, and then within each of these spaces, that TV screen can be scheduled by the hour. So the relevant products profiled to those people, to those stores, to those promotions are delivered at the right time in the right place. So it's for the first time you're able to profile products to individual shoppers, not just profile products to individual retailers, if that kind of makes sense. So we can take it to that granular level and deliver that information to such a degree.
That's awesome. So say for example, I don't know, the sun's come out, or there's going to be a heat wave, which we do apparently down on the Isle of Wight this weekend. There's going to be a heat wave. You could say, hey, we've got an ice cream machine or a whip machine. Here's our special offer for this weekend. Come and make the most of it. And you can time that to make sure that's running in the daytime.
Dead right. Yeah, you can push them out. So update every hour. You could do that on the hour, but you can schedule them as well. So I think it's probably, if I give you a brief overview of a campaign and how you build a campaign. So we'll just create an offer, save as an example. So the system brings up a template of what the offer might look like.
Mm-hmm.
And then you pop in something. I won't use something like that. Let me try milk. That's as generic as you get. It's white, even more generic. Original price, 89p. Offer price, 69p. So the retailer puts this in. They pop in a barcode of the product that they want to sell, and they will know what that is. They create the color of the voucher. Now, the bit that I'm getting to really is when you can schedule to activate content. So at this level, we can activate it by the day, and we can activate it by the hour, and when it's valid to and from, and the offer details. And then you press preview, and it creates you a little visual of the advert that's going to be sent out. So that's kind of how you create a campaign, but you can also create an event as well. And that goes into much more detail. So you can see start times and end times, which is more akin to what you're just saying there, where you want a particular promotion to go out at a particular time and a particular day to a particular location. Well, the retailer can set all this up in this little dashboard, and they can preview it and deploy it along the way. But you can also push that further upstream as well. So if you are a symbol store, you can work with a wholesaler and you can start to schedule and time those things in. Or, as you've said, you know for a fact it's going to be sunny this weekend. So move wine, move beers, create promotions, local store marketing that pushes out to your community, that tells them that your particular store has got that offer and promotion on. So it works on lots and lots of different levels, and essentially it can be controlled locally by the retailer, or it can be controlled nationally through wholesale association. Does that help answer?
Yeah, that definitely answers my question. So you mentioned a little bit earlier about how if you're linked to a wholesaler, it will pull a lot of the promotions and populate them for you. What if a retailer has wants to personalize the pricing? For example, they want it a few pence more or a few pence less. Can they do that? Can they override that?
Yeah. So if we go to products and offers, if we look at the current live offers, which are these things here. So the Baker's adult dry dog food. Let's see where that is in here. There it is. So this is the dry dog food, and that's the offer and that's the price. But let's say we wanted to change that price, and I appreciate it's on 2 for £2 at the minute, but let's say it's 3 for £2. So we can go into that particular promotion, we can save it, and then in real time, when we go back into here and the app refreshes, there we go, we've now got 3 for £2. So they can instantly change the promotion, the offer, the value, or a variant of any of those, and it will automatically update the products within the app in real time. And you can build your own promotions as well, or import promotions or products, or whatever the case may be. But if you wanted to manage individual pricing, so the Fox's Crunch Creams as an example, again, you can go into this interface, select the product that you want to change, and then change the price and an update, and it'll flow through to the app. You can import products. So, we have over 5,000 branded products within the library. And if you wanted to add any product into any of these categories at the top, so it's a new product that you want to sell. Now, we can automatically update the product from the wholesale distribution, but you may have purchased this from somewhere else as a true independent, as an example. But you can go into this section, you can browse the categories, you can find the products that you want to add. I'll add this one, price it, put in your stock levels, and then add the products. If you've already got the products, it will tell you. So it's telling me here that I've already got them in there. Or one of those products anyway. I've not priced it. There we go. I've not priced it. Sorry, my fault. System's right, I'm wrong. So 2 products added to my store. So it really is that simple to add products, add promotions, change prices, create promotions on individual products, or create new offers. And we can do walk-in offers, which are these things appear for LSM. Or we can do promotional product-based offers, which might come from wholesalers or local retail in here. So, super diverse in what you can do and how you can do it.
Awesome. So how does the stock link through, or can it? So say, for example, there are hints that maybe another lockdown might come, and people want to find out where to get their toilet rolls from. And say, for example, they're looking on this website, but actually in store they've only got 10 packs left. Does that reflect on the app? Is there a way of doing that?
Yeah, absolutely. Which is so from a product perspective, when you're looking at products and you're adding products, you can control the stock levels on those products as well. So you might be in a situation where you're carrying 10 of any given product, but you want to facilitate, well, there's two answers. You want 5 to make available to online shoppers and 5 to make available to in-store shoppers. So you can choose to allocate all 10 online, or you can split it 50-50, 5 online, 5 in-store. It really,
right. So, for example, in that instance, you might have them out the back, so they wouldn't necessarily be in the shop.
Yeah.
Right.
But in any instance, both of those levels can be integrated through APIs. So we can link into any EPOS system and vice versa.
Right.
And when somebody transacts through the app, we can push information or pull information, a bit of both. So the relevant stock level is always right.
Yeah, that massively answers my question. Thank you. So if a retailer's watching this and is a little bit like me and gone mind blown, would really like to have this in my store, what are the next steps? How do they look into getting Jisp up and running in their store? And generally, how long does this take? How much does it cost? You know, some useful tips for anybody who's thinking, yeah, this is something for me.
Well, you can activate this in less than an hour. So you can navigate to a space online, you fill in your store details, bank details based on your transactions that you want to be remunerated on. But you can do it in less than an hour. So the biggest barrier to deployment is stock allocation to your online store. But we have over 5,000 products that you can choose from. So for instance, your top selling categories might be alcohol, cigarettes, confectionery. And we've got a comprehensive list of alcohol, cigarettes, and confectionery online through the onboarding process. Select those products, publish 50 of them, get trading within the hour, apply pricing. If you then wanted to extend the amount of products that you want to make available through the app, send us a line list, plug us into your EPOS provider. Either way, we don't mind. They send us a minimum of a barcode and a price that you wish to publish. We then allocate the right image, the right content, the right description, the right pack size, and then that gets published through to the app. So it's very, very simple to onboard products, either within the hour to get you trading, and if you choose so, you can choose all 5,000 products, but choosing the top category products and then sending us a line list, and we'll do everything else for you.
That's awesome. And so what are the main differences between Jisp and anything else that's out there?
Oh, where do I begin? So we're not just a tertiary click and collect and home delivery proposition. We've got so many more things built into the solution. Competitions, news, social, lots and lots of things going on in there. We've got lifestyle things as well. So as a shopper, you can profile Jisp with any allergens, as an example. So if I've got celiac disease, I can set within Jisp that I'm gluten intolerant, and then when I'm shopping products through the app, it will call to action the fact that there's gluten in that product.
That's amazing.
So allergens, ingredients, and awareness and health guidance is one of the great things that we do. It's just one thing that we do. But we also have some reward things. So competitions, again, are quite interesting. So my little screen just popped off. So let me just reload this. Pull it back up again.
I can put it onto our faces until that's ready. Is it ready?
Yeah, we're all good. Yeah. So one of the many things within the app, but competitions are pretty good. So you can cycle through any of these competitions, but we also have scratch cards that we have within the app. So every time you interact with Jisp, we reward you on a daily basis. And if we look at my account balance in this demo, there's £1.16. When we get to a minimum amount of money, £5, we then you can get a gift voucher. So Jisp send the shopper the gift voucher to the value of what they've accrued whilst using Jisp and whilst using the app and shopping within the app.
Cool.
Some really cool things in there. We've got some news features that exist within there as well, so we can push news things through there. We've got timelines, so we can look at what we've shopped as an example, and if we pull up any given product, we can like or dislike it. And when we like or dislike it, it adds that to the profile of the product within the shop. So then other people get to see how many likes or dislikes that product has, or that offer has, or that promotion has, which is pretty good.
That feedback goes back to the retailer so they can see. Yeah,
absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, if we
We've got to stop talking here. It's getting late in the day. Like...
Yeah, so we can share things as well. So the social side of Jisp is quite unique. So if we find, let's find a promotion. Let's go to an offer. It doesn't really matter what I choose, but you see these little icons at the bottom. If we click these icons, we can message somebody. And we can push that promotion and that offer out to a friend directly from the store app. So if there is a promotion on and we don't want our friends to miss it and we want to talk about it, then that, again, the social side of things is pretty robust in there as well. So that's pretty good. We've also got this piece, which is Engage Quiz. I love this. So this allows stores to gamify their local, to work and provide a quiz for their local community, gamification in their local community. So they have a poster in store. They run a quiz every, I don't know, Friday night, 6 p.m. as an example. And the quiz has a theme, movies. The people who shop within that store get a notification that the store is going to run a quiz at 6 p.m. every Friday. We can facilitate up to 100,000 concurrent users in real time. They put in the joining code of the quiz. I've not got one to hand, but they join the quiz. And then they play against each other in real time. So you can see on a leaderboard in real time who's answering the quiz questions the quickest, who's got the most right. And at the end of the quiz, there is ultimately a winner based on the person who's answered the most questions the fastest finger first. The retailer then can take the view to reward, discount, voucher, promotion,
cool.
Something,
I was going to say, they can say, here's your free prize, come in and get it, and come and spend some money whilst you're in there.
So when we talk about kind of competitions, gamification, loyalty, rewards, social, click and collect, home delivery, scan, pay and go, it's not just a tertiary proposition that we're providing, which is click and collect and home delivery. There's so much more to Jisp. It's more about providing retailers with the tools to connect to communities, and within Jisp, the tools to lifestyle centric to allergens, ingredients, social, convenience. There's just so much more to us than anybody else, in fairness.
Yeah, and I have a heap more questions, but I feel like our time is at an end for I think this might just be our first interview, not our only one we ever do. So I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much. And I really look forward to speaking to you again, I hope, in the future.
No problem at all. Anytime.
Thank you.